You liked it?
Yeah, I like that episode.
Why?
Very touching stuffs. Like the bad guy actually isn't all that bad.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
glad. I'm glad you feel that way.
he's got a little bit of a good heart in him, even though it may be misplaced. He still has a decent bit of humanity.
Yeah. So I'm really glad you liked it because the anime did it way better.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, but as long as you liked it, I guess they. Okay, here's the thing. In the anime, I don't know if I should spoil it. I mean, technically, you already got spoiled because you already know Zuko's not such a bad person. Like how he got the scar. That's a pretty big spoiler. But basically, in the anime, yes, he did stand up for the division. He was like, "You can't sacrifice the division like that," But and then when the guy challenged him to a fight, he was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll fight you." And then when he turned around, it turns out it was his father he had to fight. He was like, "No, I'm not going to fight." And then his father was like, "You will stand and fight." He's like, "No, I won't fight you." And then his father, burned half his face, not just like a little mark, but half his whole face.
yeah.
But in this one, they made him and his father fight. That was kind of weird, but yeah. But one thing this show did better is it did have Ozai and Iroh talk. That was really good because in the show
Yeah.
they never talk in the show, which was
Ever?
a bit stuff. Yeah, no, it's a bit
He
stuff.
never stood up.
No, it's
Was
just
I?
there's no scene with them. Like it's implied they talk, but there's no scene because the show. I told you the show is only 60 episodes, so there's only so much you can put. You know.
Yeah.
Um, but as long as you liked it, because yeah, I don't know, man. Like I'm just so disappointed because I keep going back to this, but like the first episode was better than the show. And why did they try to change some things like with the spirit world and he's got to give her a little piece that wasn't in the anime to give her a little piece of fucking I don't know why they had to change that. Like but yeah, but either way, Iroh they did Iroh really well and you're right, it was pretty touching.
Yeah. A lot of emotionals. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's fucking fun. Anybody's fucking parent would treat them like that. Like that can
Uh,
make you understand why he's a bad guy.
exactly.
But it's
Exactly.
a little bit of humanity in him.
Exactly. Um and also the lady who was writing that animal.
Yeah.
She was pretty funny and pretty hot. Good for her. So at least they carried that on. Um, but yeah, like God, I hated how they took the avatar from Zuko because that doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. Like, because it's the Fire Nation taking from the Fire Nation. It should have. They did that really bad job with that. They shouldn't have done that. They should have.
And then he says, like, we've captured it. You guys didn't do shit.
I know, and that's the funny thing. Like that's why that wasn't in the anime. In the anime, they capture them in a different way, and Zuko, goes and rescues them. It wasn't like
Yeah.
it wasn't like we take it from Zuko. Because that's literally. Did you see the M Night Shyamalan movie?
Uh-uh.
That one got universally hated, but maybe we should watch that next. Um,
It was universally hated?
yeah,
Really? There
yeah,
are like
yeah.
lots of explosions?
No, it was just lots of talking,
Just lots of what?
talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Okay, so, yeah. What would you give this out of 10?
I'd say a 5 or a 6. A strong 5 or a weak 6.
Okay, I mean, I honestly agree with you. I think this is a 5. You know, you give it a 6, I'll give it a 5. Just so we're different. I just, again, Zuko's my favorite character of any, show of all time. So, I don't know, I don't, I don't think they did him justice. But,
Let me ask you a question. In the original,
mhm.
does Zuko turn out to be a good guy?
You want to know? Because that's season 2, season 3 stuff. That's like spoiler way down the line.
I can see it like he's kind of. I have a feeling he's going to kind of gradually like become more and more passionate.
You could say that, but honestly, the show does it really well. Zuko's the only character I've ever seen that he evolved 3 times in the show. Usually characters only evolve twice. Zuko develops 3 times, so you got to see the show, dude. Like, wow, they do a really good job.
So when you joined under your other account earlier,
Yeah,
under Fire Lord Zuko,
what about it?
for a minute, dude, I had no idea that it was the same person. And then I was like, "Holy shit, that's Allie!" And Jesse's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Fucking, I didn't. Why does he have 3 accounts?"
Oh, I have more than that, but yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it just threw me off because like I'd never seen you on that one with the camera on. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
just threw me off.
Is there anything? So, do you think this was the best episode of the show so far?
No, I think I need to rewatch episode 2 sober because I thought it was like really emotional, very deep. But
I mean, 1 and 2 were good. Like, I mean, 1 is like a 9, 2 I give it like a 6 or 7. Like, it just went down, and now they fucked up the spirit stuff. They
Earthbend.
Yeah, Zuko's my favorite voice. Like, I definitely have a big bias, so like, you have to do him properly.
Yeah.
And Azula's friends are not as good. Anyway, but that's besides the one. Yeah, it's safe to say I hate the show.
Live action shit.
They again, all they had to do was just copy the same formula and maybe cut the fat a little bit, because Avatar had like maybe 1 or 2 episodes that was like little extra, but like they could have just kept the same thing. Like, I don't know why they could have just cut the fat. They instead they added unnecessary fat and unnecessary like spirits and doors, and I don't know, like that was.
Yeah.
I still like, again, they also like, I don't like Sokka. He's good, but he's not my favorite. And yet they made him seem like a nepo baby, and yeah, they're
Yeah.
But actually, one thing I should have said 2 episodes ago, was such a good quote, was when he said, what Katara said, like, so Jet told Katara, like, instead of thinking about how your mom died, think about how she lived. I was like,
Yeah, dude, that shit brought me to tears.
That's a powerful, and that was 2 episodes ago, so I gotta change my rating 2 episodes ago, or 3 episodes ago, and I gotta, because that's a deep, that's a good quote. That's a real. There's too many times we always think of like how, our friend died, our father died, or whatever died. But we don't think about how they lived. That's powerful as fuck.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Yeah.
You can make a huge difference in like everyday life. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if I just like focus more on like how people enjoyed life than how it came to an end, it's just
exactly.
It's good. I like that.
Then okay, tomorrow's Judgment Day. We're gonna watch 7 and 8, and yeah, I'm glad at least you like Zuko, because at least, because you're right. I compared to the original, so I'm literally comparing it to the greatest. So as long as you enjoyed it, then they did something right. They did something right.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it. I definitely don't think it's a bad show. Like based off of this, like the live action. I think it's pretty good.
Okay, good. Again, like
I'm
I'm telling
excited.
you,
I'm excited to watch the original though and see.
exactly. Like I'm telling you, the original is the greatest piece of fiction ever written. The only thing better is the Bible. Actually, the Bible is nonfiction, so the Bible is. So this is it's so good, and so I'm literally comparing it to the greatest thing. Anyway, but yeah, don't think about how your fallen friends die. Think about how they live. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, for sure. No, that about sums it up. It was a good episode altogether. I think. I found it interesting. I guess that he wore a mask.
Well, you can show his
He went.
face.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I figured he would have worn like a disguise or something, rather than just like.
Yeah.
I know a mask is a
Is it
disguise.
disguise? Hmm.
I figured he would have like changed his whole appearance, not just put a mask on. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know because he's still Fire Nation, so then he still would have fit in. But I don't know. I just thought it was weird, like the whole mask situation.
Yeah. I, okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. In the original, half his face is like burned, so the mask made sense. In this one, there's only like a little bit of a burn here, so
Yeah,
maybe yeah, maybe it's
and
something.
he made the comment a few episodes ago that his father would never be okay with somebody doing like fighting with a mask on, or fighting in the darkness. You know what I mean? He's like, that's
Mm.
not a warrior thing.
Mm.
And then he turns around and fucking puts a mask on.
Good,
Like,
good point. And he was betraying the Foundation. He was literally freeing the Avatar, right? Um,
yeah.
but anyway,
Did they find out who it was that freed him?
uh, we'll see next episode.
Yes, that.
Yeah. No, we'll see next episode. Um, because literally, no, like legit. The problem is like there's certain things that they're not doing that the show did. So, um, that's why, like, I don't know. But yeah,
So,
I was should I end the stream. What? No, say what you said.
yeah, yeah, go ahead. I think that's all.
No, what are you gonna say right now?
I was gonna say, a couple of episodes or a couple of interviews ago, you mentioned that, um,
Go ahead. I'm
the
still.
Dragon of the West.
Yeah, I wrote. Yeah.
The, yeah, is the best firebender. But you also mentioned that Azula is better than um fucking Jesus, I can't even think of his Prince Zuko.
Better fiber. Yeah, she is a
Is,
better fiber.
is she anywhere compared to Arrow? Is it
I
like a close second?
I would say yeah. Like just the royal family. The royal family. They're all very very strong. That's why like when Iroh lost to a bunch of rock throwers, I was like, what the fuck? Like, he got a iron stab. But no,
Yeah.
the whole royal family is very strong. But yeah, I think Iroh was the strongest. Then it's Azula and Zuko. Um, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop the stream.